What is up, Gemini? Let's get to reading these messages. If you're new to my channel, I read messages that I wrote down into simple paragraphs, and then I got on ChatGPT, put in all my messages, and then asked ChatGPT to turn them into prompts. 3 simple questions to help you ask yourself throughout the month to deeply, figure out yourself what's being revealed. I believe it's a very powerful tool. And now you're going to get both of these messages to make it even better reading. Here we go. So, for Gemini, it says, be here and let it be revealed. And keep your emotions out of it, please. Trust in aligning with your environment while trusting yourself. Trust in aligning with your environment and your connections while trusting yourself. Disagree and still connect with others. Take yourself serious by not taking emotions seriously. Oh, disclaimer. If you hear words, it's my mother talking. So now that I said that, and now we can get back to this message. I've given you the disclaimer, so now you know. So let's get on to your prompts. Gemini, what is this moment trying to reveal? Am I following emotion or awareness? What happens if I fully trust myself today? So the message is a little mixture of Aries and Sagittarius. This message for July. For some reason, those words align with Gemini's message for August. So now let's read on the first question. First prompt. What is this moment trying to reveal? What is this moment trying to reveal? What is this moment trying to reveal? Look at that. It's a strong tendency to need to remind yourself to let it be revealed. You'll see it is not all bad. So this is something you have to react. You have to do this past, other people's emotions, words coming from the space. Words used to cause you to be emotional. So you have to keep your light, keep your trust, keep your emotion, your calm, even past people testing you with the words, because they just don't realize, they just don't understand yet, So whenever this happens, it's not engaged. So this is just another part of the exercise. So apparently look out for that. Look out for... This may not be bad though, because also it is connection, So if you carry, since you carry yourself so trustingly, you attract these words, you attract these interactions, you attract this trust. You have such full trust in the moment and yourself. The ingredients form. It's like your full trust and acceptance of the situation was the necessary ingredient. You You fully being in this situation, 100% accepting, is a necessary ingredient. And so, you shying away or being emotionally affected is almost you being upset. It feels like you're not being, taken serious in investing while you're investing. So, problem is, the moment's trying to reveal that we're still in the middle of investing and we get upset and get our emotions, and it's like, that's just us. We need to be reminded this is what investing looks like. So you may get discouraged when you're just still investing. How can that help you out for August? You clearly not letting it be revealed enough. Let's go on to the next. Yeah. Am I following emotion or awareness? We got Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Cups. Yeah, this is the constant reminder to keep choosing to be aware. Because this is training at its highest level. I mean, how could you work out yourself? Oh my God. You have to let go of the emotions. Somehow letting go of the emotions. And you saw the King and Queen of Swords that came out. Oh, my bad. That's the last sign. That was Gemini. My bad. No, my bad. That was Taurus. I'm tripping. Yeah, Taurus had a lot of swords. Like 2 swords, the King and Queen of Swords. So pretty important. So yes, you are following emotion. But the moment you realize that you can follow awareness and just get back to calming down. Yeah, so it has to happen just for you to realize how serious it is to control these emotions. So then you have, yeah. So now this Earth sign wants to challenge you, get your attention, make something happen. You keep being an expert, people gonna ask questions. So there are the messages. Well, oops. What happens if I fully trust myself today? So what happens if I follow emotion or awareness? You're going to have to keep training yourself to follow awareness and get out of the emotion. You're going to have to keep training that part of you. And that's probably what's annoying then. I mean, okay. What happens if I fully trust myself today? Oh, 9 of Cups. 7 of Wands in reverse. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. All reverse. Forgive me. So what happens if I fully trust in myself today? No more space for these emotions to worry. Because some things, they are just, you focus on them and they make you worry unnecessarily about what if. And I'm not really saying too much in this message. But you wouldn't be beat down by these thoughts if you were at full trust in yourself today. Oh my God. Oh my God. Forgive me. There's nothing really being said, though. I mean, 9 of Cups, 7 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles. So then, I guess the emotions play a big role. I mean, damn. Well, if you fully trusted yourself today, you just wouldn't be in your feelings. Simple. If you trust yourself, you wouldn't be in your feelings. Let's get on to the Celtic cross. I'm trying to stay awake. Take a nap. Must be hitting on something. So here's the Celtic cross. Let's see. So, present, challenge, detail number 1, detail number 2, do something 3. What's affecting you? How people see you? Mentality available. The outcome. Best outcome. Oh. Yeah, it's a special connection. Special connection you got right here. And all you gotta do is just put in effort, show up each day, be the solid person you are that lets things be revealed. And if they're in a disagreement, you still find a way to connect with others. This is why you have the, this is you going through, even though there might be some rift or feeling, unclear feeling between others, then that turns into balance. Perfect use, of ourselves. So great. Think about the foundation we have here. And that's why we keep staying loyal to this. We have a pretty great foundation. Feel proud of how far you came to even get a hold of these very erratic emotions, So that's what we're proud of. We're very proud of this. So. Okay. The other messages. So the Gemini, it looks like your calmness, your ease through the situation. If funny Sag came out, is the answer. Like you staying as down to this situation is the answer. Oh yeah, what is this? Yeah. The other messages. Oh shit. So we got Cancer, Sag, Scorpio. Oh my goodness. Let's see what Cancer's. What version of me am I ready to release? What would peace choose here? How is this challenge helping me become stronger? These may be helpful questions to ask yourself, Gemini. And then we have, what is my subconscious learning today? It's Scorpio's messages. Am I fully present or distracted? What does love ask me to learn? Yeah, that's a good question. Sagittarius message. How can I create unity today? Where is pressure strengthening me? What choice protects my peace? Another good question. Questions you may want to ask yourself throughout the month. Yeah. Read on them yourself. Have these answers for yourself. Anyway, thanks for watching, Gemini. Had a shorter video, actually. Hopefully I stayed clear and understandable. So later, Geminis, y'all have a great rest of your, great August. And utilize these messages, utilize these cheat codes. I know they will arm you. Rehearse if you have to. Just keep going over. It'll help. Yes, get yourself more than ready. Isn't it crazy, right? You can arm yourself with the right perspectives, and yet you'll have your own script. Because you'll know how to feel, and you'll know how to communicate that. It's crazy. Later, y'all.